All right, I'm live. Let me see. I don't really want the light to come on too much. Let me see. On. Mm. Let me put this one. This one's good. I think. So I'm just sitting here listening to this video on TikTok where the guy is straight up just saying he refuses to take care of his children. He's actually acknowledging that these are his children, and he's saying that he wants nothing to do with them or their moms. Listen, I really would love to tell you that there is some workaround for this, but there isn't. Even if a man tells you he wants the children, when the kids get here, he can abandon them just like the men who tell you they don't want the children. So my whole thing is no woman should have children unless, I mean, in this day and age, unless you can support them independently by yourself and you are, you know, pre- prepared to be a single mom. That's just facts. Even if a man says he want the kids, I mean, we've seen time and time again, women get married, women are in full-fledged relationships, and then when the kid is born, if the relationship falls apart and she's a single mom now. Now, I will say it's probably more hostile when the man just outright doesn't want the kid. He, you know, I wouldn't see. I don't know because I don't know. I've never experienced getting pregnant for someone who didn't like outright didn't want the kid, like really wanted you to go get a whole abortion. Like most men, well, most of the ones I know, they they are against, getting an abortion, aborting their own children, even if they aren't going to take care of them. um, so I just feel like every woman that's of childbearing age, if you are getting in a relationship with a man, I don't care what he's telling you. I don't care if you're married. I don't care what is going on. If you cannot financially support that child by yourself, I wouldn't even breach that territory. I would not have any children because there's nothing to hold these men accountable. And when men aren't being held accountable, well, let me not say men because these aren't obviously not men. When males aren't being held accountable, when they feel like they have no one immediately to answer to, they do rogue and uh they do rogue and just what's the word I'm looking for? Just reckless things. And especially to women because women have very little defense, when it comes to things like childbearing and pregnancy and things like that. These men, they get up and they will say, "Oh, I told her I didn't want any kids." But I have a feeling when he was in the throes, he didn't say that. But unfortunately, nobody knows but him and her. It's her word against his. And she's stuck with the baby regardless. So I think more men should make videos like this. Really, I really think more men should make videos like this because I think a lot of women need to hear it because the men are already showing you that they will abandon their children all walks of life. I mean, you have men who have money, who have, who are famous, and they don't even want to take care of their children. So you can only imagine, just your average Joe, you know? So, mm-mm. The best thing we as women can do is hear the truth. And I think hearing it will make us, you know, uh, make our behaviors change, make you less likely to listen to the sweet talk. Unfortunately, women get sucked into it, and it's in our nature, it's in our nature. And that's the thing, like, they're using our nature against us. That's what's happening here. They're using our nature against us. And so what do we do? We have to get ourselves out of the predicament. You can't, don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to be you're going to be prey. You're going to be preyed upon, or where it's possible for you to be preyed upon. So, I mean, this man is sitting here and he is blatantly saying he has 7 children that he wants nothing to do with. Absolutely nothing. And he says, he never loved any of the mothers, and therefore, because he didn't love the mothers, he don't love the children either. That's what he said, not me. And I've been saying this for years though. I've been saying all those men out there who, be ragging their children's mother, they don't really love them kids. I mean, it's clear. It's clear. They don't really love them kids, because if the mother is the sole caretaker of the child, she's making sure that the child is fed, clothed, has a safe place to live, is entertained, and the father hates her. Then how could he, you know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. So, I mean, what he's saying, I think, is the truth. A lot of men will not blatantly admit to it like that, but their behaviors basically say such in a nutshell. Well, anyway, I'm about to try to turn in and go to bed. I just wanted to put this out here. um, yeah, like, don't have children with a man who blatantly says he don't want children. But as a woman, I already know very few men are actually saying they don't want children. Very few. Um, and the ones that are saying they don't want children are also the same ones that are doing things to make children. They refuse to use condoms, they refuse to get a vasectomy, they refuse to even so much as pull out. They refuse. So, it's real strange there, that scenario. But I'm just here to say, ladies, don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it, because you're going to be left holding the bag. All right. And with no sympathy. I mean, this man has no sympathy for his children, nor the women who are struggling to take care of them. So just think about that. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.